LARPing must be stopped. Video by Zayfire. I hope that's just how you pronounce it. Um, yeah, man, there's a lot of LARPing going on these days. I have to say, I'm not a fan, bro. I'm gonna be so for real. Um, you know, I really see the dangers now of letting people into your communities, bro, because I'm gonna be real. I miss the old days, low key. I miss the old days of a lot of things. Letting some people to the community has been very detrimental. I feel like, and ultimately, I don't even want to speak bad, but yeah, I'm not a fan of LARPing. You feel me? I'm proud to say that I'm not a LARPer. Never have been. I'm true to this, not new to this. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but yeah, you feel me? We got Superman up here. Don't even get me started with all the bro. It's just LARP, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Luckily, I'm certified. You feel me? People can vouch for me. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a while. You know, uh, so like I said, true to this, not new to this, man. No LARPers over here. But and there's a difference. And I want to set this straight. There's a difference between LARPing and being new to something. You feel me? LARPing is when you like try and pretend as if you've always been on whatever it is that you're pretending to be on. You feel me? It's pretending that you've been about that, for an extended amount of time or whatever, versus being new to something. It's just, you feel me? You discovered something new, and you're answering the community or the fandom, you know what I'm saying, and you're just discovering it for the first time. It is totally okay to be new to something, but LARPing, you feel me, that's what we like to call, um a lot of these guys, they like to do what we like to call revisionist history and change things and try and act as if things have been a certain way even though it hasn't. you know LARPing is very dangerous to any community. Let's just be so for real. It's dangerous because you have people who pretend to know what they're talking about and pretend that things were a specific opinion when they weren't at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? Like there's communities that I can speak on the prevailing opinion or the norm at the time from like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Even longer than that. Because a lot of things I've been on since I was legit. You know what I'm saying? So now you got new guys who try and pretend like they've also been on this thing for long. You know what I'm saying? And they start saying, "Oh yeah, I remember back in the day, like it was like this, and it was, this was what everybody was thinking, and this is how things were." One whole time they're wrong, and then people start believing it, and then the true history gets erased. LARPers are dangerous, bro. I'm not for it. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm not for it. And if that means we gotta gatekeep, I say we gatekeep. You feel me? Hey, it is what it is. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. You feel me? I've done enough yapping. Let's get into this.
That is where you always been wrong about me, Lex. I actually don't know any of this. I LARP, I lie, I wake up every morning, and despite not knowing what I'm talking about, I put one tweet up and try to be the best LARPer I can. I get things wrong all the time, but that's being a LARPer, and that's why it's so based.
That's how it is for real.
LARPing is pretending or trying to be something that you are not. Now, LARPing is one of those words like aura. Once certain parts of the internet got a hold of it, they start just completely abusing
Even the word LARP, like even the term, the slang LARPing is LARPing. Because people don't know that LARPing already referred to something else. Live action role playing, you feel me? That was what LARPing was. People don't know that. LARPing was what those guys who live action role play in a park, and they dress up as whatever franchise or uh you know period piece or whatever it is that they of their choosing, and they pretend to be those characters. That was LARPing. But people have now adopted the term to mean something else. It's still similar live action role playing. That's essentially like somebody who's in real life pretending to, you know a community or know a franchise or an IP or an industry or whatever the case may be. So, I guess the term still does apply to those guys, but let's not pretend as if there wasn't a real, you know what I'm saying, thing that LARPing was referred to as before all of this started. That's why I hate LARPers, bro. Because look at all the confusion it's caused. It's just crazy, bro. I'm definitely yapping, but I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying, bro. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. You feel me? I hope so.
Word. Like some of y'all just be using words incorrectly in contexts that don't even make sense.
Don't even get me about the Spider-Man LARPers, bro. Don't even get me on the Spider-Man LARPers. Like, bro, I'm literally getting tight as I'm saying this, bro. I'm getting tight, man, for real.
Bomba clock wallahi.
And for any of you guys who feel like I'm over here LARPing, I dare you to try me, bro. I dare you to test me. You feel me? If you feel as if I'm LARPing, I dare you to come after me. You feel me? I dare you.
It don't matter where you are on the internet. You comment about anything, you just gonna see don't care. LARP spelled his name wrong. LARP. You didn't even read it. How are you a fan if you didn't even read the manga? LARP. Like, can you shut up? And we have reached a point in society where LARPing has reached an all-time high.
That's facts.
I don't know how people even get away with it when Disney movies teach you since birth that LARPing is never the way to go. Y'all called them corny for coining the term just be yourself. But we live in a world now where all you niggas are faker than plastic. But LARPing is so common, you you definitely seen LARPing in your life, even if you didn't call it as such. Like, you'll have someone so broke that they can't even pay attention, but because they posted the fresh new Air Forces, you think that they're nothing but successful in life. That's LARPing. Don't even get me started on them catfish filters. I know a lot of people who were getting caught up like these. You wanna speak? What y'all doing? Now, you got catfishing too. People online pretending to be celebrities. Like, you are not Travis Scott, my nigga. Stop! Like, I know y'all been on Instagram and seen a fine Asian bit in your following, only to click on the profile and it's a ugly job, nigga, bro. Get that bad bitch off your profile, nigga. Have you ever had a friend that acts like completely different when you are around some girls?
Guys are jerks.
God, I know.
I ain't gonna lie, because I already know niggas gonna want to, you feel me, call me out on that. It was one time. That's all I can say. If you know, you know. It was just one time, gang. It was one time.
Worst.
Try it! And people will really LARP anything, regardless if it makes sense or not. Because why were niggas actually LARPing being blind? Sit down, big fella. Why are you faking being this?
Bro, that's hilarious. Dang, bro. That's literally facts, bro. That was facts. Bro, that's hilarious, bro. Everybody used to rock these glasses, bro. Everybody was trying to have these glasses, bro. That's crazy. That's so true, bro. That's so true. Dudes were literally just wearing these glasses just because, a lot of people are just wearing the glasses, no frames. I mean, no lenses, just frames. That was crazy. I was a kid when this was going on, but I definitely remember. I definitely remember. Yeah, that's hilarious. Bro, that's actually like, bro, that's crazy. But I know so many people that did this, bro. People pretending to not be able to see just so they could get glasses and do this, bro. That's hilarious, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, broski.
Stable, my nigga. So as you can see, there is so many examples, and now I really want to delve deep. Now there are so many avenues to discuss LARPing, and I'm gonna start with a take that might genuinely get me blitzed on every platform. But hey, we getting fired anyway, Ernie. Fuck it. Religion gotta be the most LARPed media of all time. From the priest to the...
That's definitely a controversial statement right there, for sure.
People, there is no limit to the LARP. Now, I am an avid Christian. I'll be the first to tell you God is real. But that does not change the fact that there is so much LARPing all over religion. You got some pastors who don't even be teaching nothing for real and are literally just there to steal your money. Some of these pastors won't even let you leave the building without paying them in return. Like, dog, I will jump up there and harm you. You will see religious people on the internet call you the craziest combination of slurs of all time. In the moment you click their profile, they look as holy as you could possibly be.
Is this nigga serious?
In the moment you ask any of them to recite a verse, they're just like,
I don't know.
and that's not even...
Or the verse of John 3:16.
All of them. I know you know a Muslim that's moving just like this. And I'm not saying you gotta be perfect. I'm not. But y'all will be terrible people. But because you're religious, you think you're on a moral high ground and could escape accountability. What do you mean I'm a terrible person because of how I treat people? I go to church every Sunday.
What are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about, bro?
One of the funniest LARPs to me gotta be the African pastors. The treasure trove of clips of them online be frying me. And the African accents just be making everything 30 times funnier.
A pussy will perish with you in hell!
Bro. This is I don't think I've heard a truer statement, bro. The theatrics that be going on in these churches, bro, these African churches, it's like these guys need to be recruited to Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Because they are professional actors for real. That's all I can say.
Now, I know this is a touchy topic. I am not saying every pastor is bad. There is a
Facts.
lot of good...
Definitely not saying that. Definitely not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying that that is nothing going on in those churches either. Obviously I can't speak on a lot of them, on most of them. You know, I haven't been to a good amount of them, so many, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to generalize African churches either at all. But I'm just saying, like, we all know it's a little bit of theatrics. Let's just keep it a bean. It's I'm not calling them out. I'm just stating the obvious.
Ones. All I'm saying is be careful, and to be honest, just learn from the source.
Maybe theatrics is the wrong word. Let's say showmanship. Maybe pizzazz, spice, something. You know, it's a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Extra. There's a little bit extraness on there.
Because there is a lot of LARP. That pastor one might get me locked up, so F all that. I'm going 2 for 2.
Oh my goodness, Valentine!
The political sphere falls for LARPing easier than Doofus merch does for Perry.
Platypus blubber? Perry the platypus blubber? Perry the platypus!
It don't matter if you left, right, front, or center. If you say something that any side would remotely like, you have their support for life. Deport them immigrants!
Yeah!
Get rid of black people!
Yeah!
Keep fat boys legal!
But that's the whole.
This happens so much in the political sphere.
That's the whole point of politics. You feel me? That's the whole point of politics. But I'm not gonna get too deep into that.
There is literally a word for it called grifting. And I couldn't even sit here and name you the amount of people that have gained generational wealth off of pretending to pick a side. It doesn't matter if you contradict yourself or switch teams either, as long as you are deriding the right person at the right time. Like the political sphere on both sides, that ad be moving like these.
This guy, on my life, he switches it up every single day. One day he's a Muslim, the next day he's a Christian. Did I tell you guys?
I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian, yeah?
You're confused, brother.
Bible.
My brother, you're confused. I'm telling you, brother.
And don't even get me started on the other kinds of LARPing that happens all over the internet, specifically in politics, where you got niggas out there saying, I'm black and I found this funny. I know there's not a hit of melanin on you, Steven. Stop lying, bro. Anime is something that is LARPed heavily, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't even know why. When I was younger, I used to LARP not knowing anime just so I didn't get made fun of. Because I grew up in a time where if you knew too much about anime, niggas gonna look at you like this. Hey!
Yeah.
This nigga like hentai!
Hey. Okay. That was before. I mean, you can't even blame him for thinking that though, because we all know if you know anime, then you know how things can get. You feel me? But yeah, obviously that this was all before the Great Shift. You know what I'm saying? For you guys who know, or y'all know who started the Great Shift or who's responsible for the Great Shift. So RDC. You feel me? Yeah, man, that was a time, bro. That was a time. Definitely. Hey, I can't even speak too much on it, bro. I can't even speak too much on it. But I was one of those, bro. I was one of those. Trust me. I was on anime before the Great Shift. That's all I can say. Long before it.
And when it comes to LARPing in anime, a lot of people point to famous people being the ones that are doing it. Like a really popular clip is this streamer named Emeru where she completely misnames her own cosplay, calling the character she's cosplaying Asa instead of Yoru. Now to a non-anime fan, I know they look damn near the exact same, but this is like misnaming one of the twins that were on Zack and Cody. You just don't do that. Okay, this Michael B. Jordan one is really bad. If you've seen Creed 3, you know he definitely watches anime, but this clip, I'm sorry, is just egregious.
Is Naruto Shippuden.
What that mean, nigga? And Logan Paul got hit with one of the worst ratios in Twitter history for LARPing as if he knows anime. Now, a lot of these people are pretty easy to point and laugh at. I know. I'm laughing at him too. But I would argue 99% of the actual anime LARPing be inside the community. The amount of anime LARPing that happens more so from the community than the celebrities is egregious. You will have Jujutsu Kaisen fans legitimately read the manga through TikTok leaks, and then they'll come to yell at you as if they know what they're talking about. And them TikTok comments be the worst, man. You will really see people under JJK edits talking like, oh my god, I love Jane Juliet. Dragon Ball fans have the meme for a reason. They legitimately haven't seen the first half of their series.
Yeah, that's true, bro. Dragon Ball fans, it's terrible, bro. I ain't gonna lie. These guys, they don't know anything about Dragon Ball. They don't know anything, bro. I'm gonna be so for real. They don't.
And they will say things blatantly wrong in confidence, like they're scholars or something.
Same thing with One Piece fans. One Piece fans, bro.
The knowledge, nigga. And we got people watching some of these anime online, again, pretending like they're super fans or something, when they literally skip entire arcs in their show. Now, you can consume media however you want. If you want to watch Naruto and sleep through half the show and only watch the hype moments and more power to you. It's your life. But don't come online yelling at other people when I know and you know that you don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna really just start naming these fools by name. Kai Cenat. I gotta roast you! Kai Cenat's one of the biggest LARPers of all time, and not too long ago, I actually defended him on this video right here. And although I still stand by my take on the reading actually being a good thing, the more clips and streams that I have seen, I realized, nah, y'all was low-key right. He be LARPing like crazy. Like, the amount of clips you can...
This is a perfect opportunity for me to say this. I kind of touched on it earlier. We have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is a LARPer. And this, I'm just speaking generally here. Not everybody is a LARPer. You know what I'm saying? But there's what you call casual fans. People can be casual fans of a series. You know what I'm saying? And you can't expect somebody to know every single detail about every single thing of a series or show or franchise or piece of media. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you have some people are just casual fans, and there's nothing wrong with being a casual fan. How many casual fans of Marvel are there? You got people out here saying Marvel over DC just because of the movies. When if you read comics for real, you would know DC slaps Marvel. It does. Yeah. So we can't jump on people for being casual fans. I just want to put that out there because I think that happens a lot, and I think we also tend to put um larpers, or we tend to put casual fans in the larpers community, and I don't think that's fair. Because you don't have to be the super fan of everything. You can be a casual fan and speak on your opinion of something. You feel me? It's okay.
With relative ease of him LARPing anything is insane.
Kind of busted out, but have on.
Now, one of the most popular ones is this right here, where he caps about knowing One Piece.
Watch One Piece. Yeah, it's too long though, bro.
Okay, name 3 characters.
Luffy. Holy shit, are you fucking kidding me?
Now, getting anime names wrong ain't that bad. I used to read the Naruto manga before I actually watched it, so I spent most of middle school calling Sasuke Sasuke. If you say
Same.
you're watching the show and you don't
Same, bro. I did that too.
know how to pronounce it, brother, why are you lying? Now, one of the
I
worst
remember
clips
when I
seen
first
recently-
learned that his name was Sasuke. I was like, how? Like, I was so confused, bro. I did not know how that made any sense.
has to be this one right here. Calling one of the biggest artists in the world cosplay, and then has the audacity to say,
You know what that is?
my man's really thought he pulled a mysterious niche artist. Man, you're corny! But I think the worst of the worst gotta be the fake laughing. Now, you'd be lying if you said you never fake laughed in a scenario. I be fake laughing to niggas I don't talk to like these. Boy, if you don't. But some of these are like embarrassingly fake. Now, faking high energy or even some laughter is something you gotta do as a content creator. It low-key just come with the job. And LARPing is something that...
You know who I don't like? I don't like people who LARP like they got their whole life together. You feel me? It's okay not to have your whole life together, game. Stop trying to LARP like you really... Hey...
content creators do all the time. Corey Ketchin even called himself out for it, and it was hilarious.
A few of my friends have told me to try out this whole.net type thing. Is basically where nobody told me. YouTubers be like, yeah, I saw in the comments you guys wanted me to... Nah. You know what you're...
Like, YouTubers and streamers really be lying all the time. One of the funniest instances of recent memory had to be the Marlon situation, where this man, real life, tried to make this 300 IQ play in order to, and I quote, fool the entire internet. It's one of the corniest videos you'll ever watch too. This man was real life talking about some
Stage 1, they crash on stage.
nah, Sunyon, why nobody give a fuck? So this man started his plan by having a quote-unquote crash out live on stream, and him acting insane just consisted of him doing
I've
this.
seen you for a very long time, I'll be real. I don't give a shit, bro.
I was going to do that, and then I came back and
This is like nothing close to a definition of a crash out. This really feel like when you see them post them white girls be doing and they're like, oh my god, I'm so quirky.
Shut your quirky ass up, nigga.
He said in the video while he was gone for that entire week, people in his community were asking where he went. But if you actually go and look on Twitter during that time frame, nobody asked for this nigga. And he tried to keep up the LARP as much as he can too. Because even after he got exposed and constantly clowned for this moment, he still tried to pretend that he posted the video on accident.
Blame them or anything like that. It's funny at the end of the day, but it's like my editor still posted it because it was done, and I didn't respond when they said when you wanted it to be posted, and they posted it, and I swear it was out for on my life it was out for 2 minutes, but Clippers already downloaded the whole VOD and made clips about it.
People will say it on their life and then just lie like it's nothing. That's wild, bro. I've never done that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying he's lying. I don't know. But I know for a fact people do that. Like, he'll be like, oh, my life. And then just lie. You feel me? Like, it's crazy. They put it on their dead grandma. Whole time their grandmas is still alive. Like,
And this man really lied and proceeded to say, on my life.
Man, I'm dead.
And I just say this.
Oh yeah, he was out there getting cooked. All I gotta say is that's tough. Like tough. Like that's... My God. Some of the worst LARPers and influencers on social media gotta be the gurus. Their entire job is to make you feel like you are failing at life, only to sell you a BS course. Like, I would learn more from Miss Rachel than you, nigga. And the courses you buy will either have the most basic information of all time, or it's stuff that's not even useful. I don't know how this method has constantly been recycled and repeated all throughout the internet, and people still have not caught on. You're looking at this rich guy on Instagram with a Urus being like, damn, bro, what's the method? Nigga, you are the method. They just out there trying to sell you a dream. And the craziest thing about their LARPing, they know themselves that they are not as rich as they say, but they will set money goals for you to the most astronomically high numbers to make yourself feel like a failure.
Go look at your paycheck. It's not at least 100 grand a month. You got work to do.
Nerd culture is something that has been LARPed literally forever, and most of the time,
Bro,
it's by women.
Was he was that really him, bro? Because if that was him, I ain't gonna lie, that's embarrassing, gang. Look, if you want him, it's bro. Stop caring about what other people. I know it's easier said than done, bro. It's definitely easier said than done. But stop caring about other people's standards of success. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make 100K a month, strive for that. If you don't, you don't have to. It's up to you, bro. Like, it's genuinely up to you, bro. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? If you're happy, be happy. Don't let people dictate your happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, guys, let me finish. Guys,
Yeah.
let me finish!
He's getting canceled, by the way. I don't even know why you talking on the females. Like, women. I'm sorry. Women.
OnlyFans women. I meant OnlyFans women. Because nerd spaces are largely filled with men who are vehemently scared of women, it's a perfect space for a lot of women to pray and get some money. And it's to the point where I can't even hate the hustle. You're just taking advantage of niggas who can't keep either their dick or their money in their pants. Like, I can't co-sign that, big brother.
I ain't mad at you for what you do.
But the nerd LARPing that be the worst comes from the men. And this one mainly shows up in the gaming sphere, but you could point it out in other areas too. But it's the people that pretend they're gamers that complain about everything non-game related in a game that you don't play. I really hate how these people go like, oh, they're disrespecting the true gamers, when the things you complain about have no effect on the gameplay. Like, no actual gamer is getting mad that a woman's a protagonist in a game in the same gaming sphere where Tomb Raider is a highly respected franchise. You're not a gamer, dog. Stop lying. And I'm gonna end the video with someone you should all know. LeBron James has gotta be the biggest LARPer of all time. The way he has lied about anything under the sun is the...
I just built a budgeting app. What? How? Base 44. Look, it pulls all our expenses into
the highest tier of comedy.
I was listening to those guys when I was my first year with the Heat in 2010.
Bro, I forgot where was that picture from? Look how serious this man's face is, bro. Bro look like a disappointed father. Like, look at this man Ben in the back, bro. I ain't never seen Ben look this menacing ever. Like he ready to do somebody the worst way.
There is entire compilations of him just capping, whether it's him reading, him lying about a movie. He'll even be out there making up reasons why he wears the number 6.
Number 6. One, because 23 is one of my favorite numbers as well. So, 2 times 3 is 6.
His most iconic one is when he went on national TV.
I ain't gonna lie, that made sense though. I'm gonna be for real. That made sense.
I did to lie about Kobe's 80-point game, saying,
I said he was going to, before the game even started, when I seen, I said he was probably going to score 70.
And this nigga had the audacity to say, I don't know what made me say it. Son, you did not say this shit, dog. The funniest one, in my opinion, gotta be when he was asked about Liverpool. The way you could tell LeBron was just caught off guard and was making shit up on the spot just be frying me. And it progressively gets worse later on.
Yeah, Crouchy is actually a Liverpool legend. He used to play there. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I knew that. I knew that. I didn't get an opportunity to see him play when he was with the club, but I definitely knew. I definitely knew that.
The current captain, Jordan Henderson, just scored his first goal for England the other day. It was amazing to see. You fan of his?
No, absolutely, and I saw a clip of that too. I didn't get an opportunity to actually see the game live, but I saw that he was able to score one in the match the other day, and I thought that was it's pretty unique, the fact that he would do that and also be with Liverpool Football Club.
What's so funny about this clip to me is that LeBron is so nervous and off guard. He dead said, seeing that is unique. You describing someone hitting a goal unique, my nigga? When I heard him say that, I dead said this. But LeBron's one of the funniest larpers of all time, bro. I can't even lie. But that's all I got for y'all.
I ain't gonna lie, LeBron gets the pass, bro. He's LeBron. He gets the pass. He's the only one who gets the pass, but he gets one. Yeah. I got two things, two takes that, you know, if you know about it, you know about it. People are going to be very upset about this. If you really know what I'm saying. But actually, if you are upset about what I'm going to say, then I feel like you're a LARPer. You know what I'm saying? It's not 100% confirmed, but it's a good chance you're a LARPer. If you agree with my take, that shows you've been around the block for a while. So it's two of them. The first one is Dick Grayson being Romani. Dick Grayson been around for forever, since the 40s. Majority of his run, he's been white. Now all of a sudden, people want him to be Romani just because he is Romani in one comic storyline. Yeah, I think we need to let that go. Number two, Wonder Woman being taller than Superman. Wonder Woman, of course, objectively, she is a tall woman. However, she has not been depicted as taller than Superman in an extensive amounts of comic book storylines. It's unnecessary. Yeah, it is. Most of the time, she's shorter than Superman. Maybe the same height, maybe, but most of the time she's shorter. Yeah. So those are my two takes. Let me know what you guys think about them. Let me know what you guys think about this video. You feel me? I enjoyed it. Shout out to bro. You know what I'm saying? This was a great video. I'm gonna be real. LARPing. I could talk about. I might just make my own video about this. You feel me? For real. I really just might. But let me know what you guys thought. Of course, if you guys enjoyed it, shout out to bro. Go check out his channel if you enjoyed this video. You know what I'm saying? Show him some support as well, and show me some support. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel, like this video if you enjoyed it, turn on post notifications to not miss anything that I put out. And I hope you guys have a good one. It's your boy. We out of here. Peace. Yep.